Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Indian Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, on page number 8, in that Biden supports bill that eliminates per country quota for green cards. Next, ignoring West, Putin vows to persist with strikes on Ukraine. Next, Greener freed in prisoner swab with merchant of death. Next, Iran executes first known prisoner held in protests. Next, first King Charles 1550 pencil coins enter circulations. Next, Lahore opens its first transgender school. Next, 27 people lashed in public, Taliban official. Next, Sikh woman death, parents demand justice. Next, 18-year-old student becomes US city's youngest mayor. Next, Theranos ex-president Balwani sentenced to nearly 13 years for blood testing fraud. Next, bill protesting same-sex unions clear US Congress. Next, Peru gets first woman president as Castillo arrested for rebellion. Next, on page next, South Koreans said to turn younger, old way of counting age scrapped. Next, Sikh woman death, parents demand justice. Next, 27 people lashed in public, Taliban official. Next, Lahore opens its first transgender school. Then on page number 9, in that it's a sweep and a record. Next, PM hails mandate, says time to bring down the fault lines. Next, behind surge Modi 2022-2024 missing Congress. Next, jobs to pension to price rise pushes Congress ahead. Then on page number 10, in that court final attributor of law says SC ask government to limit criticism. Next, Sonia off to Rajasthan resort for birthday with Rahul and Priyanka. Next, now Trinamool's Saket Gohale booked in Morbi over tweet on PM's visit. Next, Taran 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 blast main contributor extradited from Austria held by NIA. Next, ESC dismisses plea challenging 2017 order on genocide probe. Next, author arrested by MP police at hospital in Pune gets bail. Next, behind surge Modi 2022 to Modi 2024 missing Congress. Then on page number 12, in that CM launches over 500 projects to beautify city, pitches Marathi Manus agenda. Next, panel to strengthen power transmission in Mumbai suburbs. Next, AQI at 315, Chahal dial center of refineries emitting smokes. Next, doctors sound caution over deteriorating AQI, advise wearing mask while stepping outdoors. Next, before blood metal test, wife took thallium to evade suspicion. Cops. Next, days after murder, cops says deceased filed multiple complaints against son. Next, AAP to contest BMC polls. Next, seamless connectivity, Metro Line 2B to connect three other corridors, monorail and rail stations. Then on page number 13, in that probe initiated into disproportionate assets of Thakre's police tell High Court. Next, project snatched from state helped BJP win in Gujarat, says Uday. Next, 39 aspirants sent dummy candidates, 21 used electronic devices booked. Next, center cannot be mute spectator power. Next, political conspiracy to fuel unrest in Maharashtra, Karnataka, device CM. Next, government in deep slumber, SC orders recognizing job rights for transgender not followed, says SC. Next, decapitated body at Antop Hill, head still missing. How police cracked the murder of vegetable trader. Then on page number 14, it's an article section in that the will to win. Next, a losing hand. Next, a Greenland. Next, reading this victory. Next, win without high command. Next on page number 15 in that corrosive strike at court. Next the sweetest win. Next my 6 point challenge to BJP. Next on page number 16 in that 70-year-old man found guilty of fraud gets 2 year in jail refined jail fined rupees 1 lakh. Next Delhi High Court grants bail to Mumbai Police ex-chief. Next, regional passport office to remain open on December 10, 17 and 24. Next, book on Malegaon blast accused Prohit Sparks Row victims lawyer rights to NIA. Next, state government forms fresh committee second in a year on night schools. Next, former Parbhani corporate says 6 fake affidavits made in support of Shiva Sena UBT. Next, Cerimetronium used by Fisher flock to be rebuilt by December 31st. BMC tells SC. Next, ex-DG of CSIR need to regenerate Gandhian principles in India's young. Next, a separate unit to attend to complaints of criminal against women children. Then on page number 17 in that PM urged people to help Bhupendra break Narendra's record. They broken all records. Next, man of few words and many votes. CM Patel backs record win again. Next, unscathed, unscathed by breach collapse. BJP wins all 3 states in Morbi. Next, rebels take 2 seats away from BJP. Next, Sanghavi, 3 other ministers win by huge margins. Next, New Gujarat House 105 fresh faces, 14 women survival doctor. Then on page number 18 in that behind Congress show listless campaign in Gujarat, spirited fight in Himachal. Next, how Congress with frittered away its 2017 gains. Steady defections on ground, no one faced. Next, Congress blames unholy nexus between BJP AAP for loss. Next, key takeaways from AAP: we well begun is a little done in Gujarat. Next, rupees 676 crore coal bonds sold in November, rupees 660 crore worth in cash in Delhi. Next, with 12.9%, AEP enters House and becomes a national party. Then on page number 19 in that Himachal, fiscal challenge in Congress, old pension scheme promise. Next, India's Central Asia outreach. Next, regulator proposals on long-term insurance for car and loans. Then on page number 20 in that difference of 37,974 votes made all the difference for Congress or BJP. Next, Prathiva throws hints old dilemma for Congress, too many CM aspirants. Next, in crucial Kangra, Congress win 10 out of 15 seats. Next, in Union Minister Anurag Thakur's home district, BJP loses all 5 seats. Next, Congress to hold meet of new MLAs in Shimla today. Next, over even before it began, AEP scores less than Nota on several seats. Then on page numbers 21 in that electoral bonds, political parties get rupees 676 crore from anonymous donors. Next, draft Digital India bill by December and Chandrasekhar. Next, need to focus on 4 broad areas for $40 trillion journey. Next, Foxconn unit invest $500 million in India affiliated. Next, renewable energy 166 gigawatt capacity till October. Next, RBI Maldives monetary authorities sign swap pact. Next, Air India to spend $400 million on cabin interior makeover. Next, Delhi High Court issues notice to Ashnir Kaur on Bharat Pe suit. The next brief section in that surety bonds insurance product. Next, Abens holding IPO. Next, Paytm considered buyback. Next, EU top quote on Google. Next, PhonePe 6 to rise $1 billion. Then on page number 22 in that GM mustard hybrid yield 28% more than national check. Next, China has got into India territory, built shelter. Why government ignoring? Ask Adhir. Next, Rajya Sabha clears wildlife protection amendment bill. Next, need to upgrade sports infra in village for podium finishes, says LS members. Next, SP retains Manipur LS seat. BJP wins Rampur but losses Khatuli to RLD. Next, our biggest win would have been in Rampur had polls been air SP chief. Next, BJP upsets JD in Kurhani. By poll has RJD rebel plays role. Next, after Chhattisgarh by poll win, CM says not for government. Next, Navin Power BJD landslide in battle with BJP. Then on page number 23 in Patron Stains. Next, relaxed Jovial Van Gaal has plans in place to stop best creator Messi. Next, ready for his biggest test. Defender Gavardiol looks destined to go placed. Then on page number 24 in that question hour. Next, Pranay out of semis race. Then next, that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.